Hey guys, this is Fran and welcome to a new drawing video, and for this video I am going back to traditional drawing. Full disclosure, this is an older drawing that I did last year when I first started to draw on my channel, and I've been keeping it from seeing the light of day because I thought that I would make it into like a tutorial video or series for my channel, but I am in no position to be teaching anyone how to draw. So I decided to just upload the whole thing, and I don't know, just because it is a nice drawing, but the way I approach drawing is just probably not a good idea for a beginner and for anyone really. I just draw, and I don't really take into consideration a lot of rules that artists have set for us. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so just I like the drawing. So in the end, it turned out all right. But my way of approaching drawing is probably not the best if you actually want to be a good artist, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah. I just used my mechanical pencil for this on my Cansom mixed media sketchbook, and I drew this really gorgeous guy that I found. I don't know the model's name, but the photographer I know, so I will not link him, but I will post the name in the description. I would link him, but I don't think he has any social media. I don't know, I haven't looked. We'll see. So I didn't do much. I don't remember what I was thinking when I was drawing this, so yeah, let's talk about other stuff. So a couple of days ago I completed the 100 faces challenge, or the 100 heads challenge, and it's a challenge where you draw 10 faces a day for 10 days, and it's supposed to help you improve on sketching faces and how to approach different faces, because we all have different shapes and sizes when it comes to your head and your face. So I approached it more as in like the actual face. I did obviously draw the whole head, but I focused on the male face and head, because that is what I like to draw. I like to draw men, and I wanted to become better at it. And it's a challenge that I would say I would encourage people to do it, but not in the way that I did. The way I did it is I added an extra challenge of streaming that every day, and man, I gotta tell you, that's what killed me. I could have probably done the 10 faces daily with no problem, but it was the streaming, and I did stream here on YouTube, so if you're interested at all, I did save some of the streams, and they're up on my live streams playlist. And yeah, that's what I had been up to, and I'm sure if you're subscribed to my channel, you know that. But if not, and you are interested in watching it, they're all on the playlist. So yeah, this is obviously way before me taking that challenge, and that doesn't mean that I'm better now, but I definitely would have approached this a different way, because through the challenge I think I developed a way to sketch a face a little bit faster, a little more accurate. Of course it's digital, so I have the luxury of using Liquify and cut and paste to fix proportions, whereas traditional I don't. So that's also something you had to take into consideration when you're doing the challenge. I just chose to do it digitally because digitally I would be able to have a better quality end product. So yeah, but I guess the challenge is probably meant more for traditional media, because digital, like I said, you could fix your problems, and traditional media, once something is set, it's not necessarily permanent, but it's definitely harder to fix, and a challenge like that would probably benefit you more with traditional media. So here, though, I back to the drawing just for a little bit. I notice now, looking back, that the proportions are a little off. His chin is definitely small, and like the distance between his chin and his bottom lip is too small. The model did have, did have it a little bit small, but definitely not that small as I drew him. So yeah, it's something that doing digital media would help. I guess I don't know if I'm wording this right. If I would have been doing this traditionally, I would have fixed that, no problem. And I do remember noticing that once I was done. But once I was done, I did not want to erase anything to try and fix it. And I mean, if I'm being quite honest, I don't think it's that big of a problem. But looking at the footage right now makes me want to draw traditionally. I've been so obsessed with improving my digital work that I have completely neglected drawing traditionally. And I don't know, just looking at how I draw traditionally inspires me. Sounds like I'm so full of myself, but I'm not. I'm just saying, like, it's so much fun. Traditional media, there's nothing like it, I think. And I think I forgot that in my little journey of trying to improve my digital skills. So you might be seeing more traditional pieces, hopefully, in the near future. But yeah, that's all I have to say about the actual drawing. I want to talk about my channel a little bit, and about just my art, social media in general. So I think I am growing at a very slow pace, especially here on YouTube, and I don't think that's all necessarily my fault, but let me talk about the things that I'm doing that is affecting my slow growth. And honestly, I think it was focusing completely on digital media, because it's something that I noticed right now, not while I'm watching this footage, is that there's just something completely different about watching a traditional time lapse and a digital time lapse. And it's just, I don't know, the warmth of actually seeing a person going in there with a pencil and drawing something, as opposed to just a program replaying everything that I did, and you don't see me, you don't see anything other than the picture. And I don't know, it just adds probably like a personal touch when you see the hand going in there and just building a drawing. I think people are drawn to that because, like, who doesn't have paper and pencil to try and draw? I remember thinking that before I ever really got into digital drawing, where like I would watch artists who did their digital time lapses, and it just didn't feel the same, because, well, in order for me to draw like that, I have to buy a computer, I have to buy that program, I have to buy a tablet. Whereas I'm showing you how to draw, how I drew something that you might think, wow, it's such a good drawing, just with a pen and pencil, a paper and pencil, So I think that perhaps the way that I've been working kind of has stalled my growth in a bit, because most of my subscribers I have here on YouTube came with when I was doing traditional. So that's something. That says something, I think. And of course, that's not the only reason. I'm not that great of an artist. I'm not that great at promoting. I'm not consistent when it comes to uploading or drawing here or on Instagram or Tumblr or Twitter. It's something that I want to work on, but everyday life just gets in the way. It's something that I have to work on, and eventually I hope to get under control. But that's going to be it for this voiceover, because the video is almost over. So if you watched this far, thank you so much. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. I will be posting more drawing videos, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.
They say love should be so endless. Well, I hope that they are right. I've tried to be strong and take it day by day, but I'm